If you haven't caught a Breakers game this season, it's time to get on board. They head into the playoffs next week, hot favourites to do what no other New Zealand team has done before and win an Australian sports league. The Breakers have come close before, but this year they have more firepower on the court. A redhead who overcame a life of addiction to climb his way to the top. Kate Lynch with the dramatic story of Gary Wilkinson.
It's game night. The Breakers is sitting pretty atop the ANBL ladder. Their first championship title within reach. But there's something different about the team this year, and his name is Gary Wilkinson.
He's just a lot of fun. Like, he comes in, he keeps it light, he jokes a lot.
The flame-haired American who's a joker off the court.
A great locker room presence, and he's goofy too.
But when it comes to winning, he couldn't be more serious.
We have the team to do it, and we have the group of guys and the character to win a championship. It's just that we need to go out and get it done.
My uncle said if you gon' bow, shine like you sell bricks.
It's that same positive attitude Wilkinson used to overcome adversity as a teenager. He dropped out of school and lived a life of addiction.
Pretty much everything that you can think of, drugs and alcohol and smoking and all of those type of things were really a huge part of my life from the morning I woke up to when I went to bed at 5 in the morning, you know. That's what my life consisted of. I started getting into with kids that really were in the same boat. They didn't have any direction, any structure, and they kind of liked to go out and party and have a good time. And I took that to an extreme.
The then 18-year-old's world suddenly came crashing down.
For me, when Tyler, or my friend, committed suicide, when that happened, it really started to make me think okay, where's my life now headed, and where am I going to end up? Am I going to end up feeling the same way?
Wilkinson got clean, and the guy who hadn't touched a basketball in years got a scholarship, got picked for his college basketball team, became their MVP, and led them to back-to-back titles.
I saw more to myself than what I was doing. There was more to me. There was more for me to accomplish in life.
He played in Korea and Greece before joining the Breakers last year.
I think off the court, you know, I think I fit into the mold of what the Breakers really want to accomplish in the community.
That means using his own story to inspire other teenagers who've lost their way.
There's numerous times where I'm like, if I keep going like I'm going, I'm not going to live much longer. You know, as hard as I was going and the things that I was doing, it was too much for my body and me to handle, ultimately.
When he told me he had that growing up and he actually made a change, so it gave me more belief in myself that I could change as well.
I feel comfortable with those kids because I know what they were going through. And I would tell them I'm not you, and I don't pretend to be you and know everything that you're struggling with or going through, but I do know in some part what it is to feel outside, outside the norm or outside of society, or don't feel, comfortable within yourself.
Wilkinson and wife Jessica are expecting their own baby boy in a few weeks.
Well, that's all his stats. He's definitely your baby because he's 2 weeks bigger than he should be.
He better be.
He likes basketball. He goes crazy at the games. He gets kicking and moving and shaking. So I guess it's in the blood. I don't know. But he loves the Breakers games.
So does his dad.
He's very passionate. He gets excited on the court, and it's contagious. And the fans feel it. I think his teammates feel it, and that's one thing I love about him, and I love when I can go watch him at games.
On this night, he scores a personal best 28 points and leads the Breakers to another victory. Wilkinson truly believes that this year the Breakers have the talent to take the title.
I don't think I would be a competitor if I didn't believe I was going to win every game, and if you don't have that attitude, why step on the floor? If you don't believe that you're going to win this next game, if you don't believe you're going to win a championship, what are you working for? Why do it? And I think that goes into everything in life. If you don't believe that you're capable, or if that you're going to do it, you're not.
Gary, I hope you're right. Stay with us though, a cracker story out of Christchurch. A much-loved restaurateur takes his restaurant to the people.
You know, the people that used